Walker Buehler on the mound today, and his last outing against the D-backs, a complete shutout. He's very competitive. Is he someone who will, try to push himself for a better or even stronger outing today?
I'll take the same one he had in Arizona. Certainly a similar opponent. So he's just going to go out there and execute pitches, make pitches, and I like where our pen is at, considering the consecutive games we've played, coming off a doubleheader. So yeah, just go as hard as you can for as long as you can. We'll see where we're at.
Just this series, it's been a lot of games, a little bit of time. I know you mentioned where the pen is at, but is there anything to just with the position players and kind of keeping an eye on them and trying to kind of balance out some of those things?
Yeah, I think the catching, I think we've done a nice job of trying to keep their workload down. There are certain guys like Freddie and Trey who know nothing else outside of playing every single day. So if there's an inning here or there, I try to get them out of games, which I think we've done a good job of that. Gave Mookie a day off early in this run. Max, Cody just had one. So I think that we're doing a nice job. We're almost to the finish line as far as getting to tomorrow, an off day, to reset for this next road trip. But yeah, I think I just try to really, pick my spots to give guys a blow here and there.
Dave, what have you made of the start of the Buehler season? I mean, it's kind of been a little like this, it seems.
I think when Walker, for me, it's when he decides to pitch and not throw. I think he's better, and I think that, and I say that because he's got a really good fastball, but I just think that he has a lot of good weapons to get guys out, and so when he's using his entire pitch mix, I think he's a better pitcher. When you let the bravado get into play and you try to bully guys with just fastballs, I think that it doesn't go as well. So yeah, that's kind of, for me, that's in a nutshell. I think he's been healthy. For me, it's just some days you feel good, some days you don't also.
I know the game has kind of changed strategically and everything from even just like 5 years ago or whatever, but for a long time, Kershaw was that guy where every time he kind of came out, you knew we're going to get 7 today, right? The bullpen kind of gets the rest. Is there still kind of value in that? And given where you guys are health-wise with your pitching staff, do you need Buehler to kind of be that guy?
Yeah. There's certainly value to that. You can talk about strikeouts all you want, but being able to log innings will always have value, and the effect it has on the guys, their teammates, the bullpen in particular. So I think that's something that Walker has really taken pride in, and there's thoughts of not striking out as many guys, but for us and the Dodgers, I think it was evident last year how he could go deep into games. I think he did it as well as anyone in baseball, and I think that's something that he's, like I said, taken a lot of pride in.
Dave, you said it was unlikely, but just making sure. Kershaw doesn't bullpen today?
Kershaw is not going to throw bullpen today. Just kind of where he's at right now, he doesn't feel, we don't feel that it makes any sense. So I don't know when the next go at this will be, but I don't see it in the next few days at the minimum.
So does that rule out the possibility of coming back after 15 days?
Yeah. Yes.
The next go at trying to get him to do a bullpen.
Yeah, he'll continue to play catch and stretch it out to then where we feel that he can get on the mound. So I just don't know where that's at. I think the initial plan was to have him play catch and be ready to throw pen today, and we're just not there yet.
Will he need more treatment or anything? Is that
It's treatment, it's rest, it's just time.
Dave, will you travel with you on the road trip since you're going to the East Coast, or will he stay back?
He's not going to go with us to Philly and DC. That's kind of where we're at right now.
Dave, the organization put out a statement just about a positive test for broadcasting. Is there any concern, coaching staff, players at this time?
No, there's no symptoms in the clubhouse, and I think that As far as upstairs, we're just, I guess, as an organization, we're all just trying to be very cautious. But as far as in the clubhouse, coaches, training staff, nothing like that.
Any additional testing or anything like that?
No.
The other columnist at our paper kind of made it sound like the sky was falling for your pitching staff and stuff. Given how you guys have responded these last 3 days, and this isn't the first time this has happened, obviously, during your tenure here, it's kind of, what gives you the confidence, I guess, that you guys are going to be able to kind of go forward here and kind of, stay at the level you guys need?
Yeah, you know what, I think that's fair. I think part of it is because we've been through this before, and we always find a way to come out to the other side. We have a lot of good players, and I think, ideally, you have 5 healthy starters that go deep in games, but it just doesn't work out that way. So we've been there before. We're going to find a way. The bullpen at this point has been invaluable to our ball club, and even some guys that are not on our roster right now that we've had to kind of shuffle in and out. So I still think we have done and will always do a good job for preventing runs.
I know you said you're happy where the pen is like right now for like today, but when you kind of look at the season as a whole, do you have to kind of start monitoring usage, or have you guys been?
You know what, I think that, and I really make sure I kind of keep tabs on how other relievers around the league are being used as well, and our usage is as low as anybody, and as far as, each individual and how their workload is, so I think we've done a fantastic job, I really do.
Did Tommy have his MRI yet?
Tommy?
Kahnle?
I don't think so, no. I don't think so, I would say no, I don't know.
With your rotation, are you guys going to try to keep a 5th guy in there right now, or are you going to try to use the off days to figure
Well,
that out?
right now, Julio's going to go, Friday? Julio's going to go Friday, and then we're going to leave Saturday open to give Tony Gonsolin an extra day. So Tony will go on Sunday. So that obviously means that we're going to insert somebody on Saturday.
Dave, with all the injuries that you've had to some key relievers, Keeley recently, Blake Trinan, I know Evan Phillips isn't a sexy name, but is he turning into a high leverage guy for you?
He is, and I think that Evan has done a really, really nice job. I think our pitching department's done a great job developing him, and he's got a mid-90s fastball. He's got a slider that really plays to right, and he's got a cutter now that he's developed. Connor McGinnis, really ran with that, and Evan opened that. So he's a high leverage guy, absolutely. And I think that kind of to Dylan's question is guys step up, and guys always seem to step up. And Alex Vesia did it for us last year, and so it just gives guys opportunities, and guys will be coming back as the summer goes on.
I think before Monday, Craig had gone like 13 days between save opportunities, and obviously shorter for the cycle. How much do you feel like the not lack of usage maybe has impacted some of the sharpness on them?
You know what, I'll say this, is that I think I didn't get a chance to see much of yesterday's outing. But the last couple have been pretty sharp for me. And I think that I don't think it's always just the save opportunities, it's more of just making sure he's pitching. And he's not trying to chase saves, he just wants to pitch. And there's been many times in non-save situations, he just wants to pitch and be out there. He's on his way to the Hall of Fame, but he wants to win baseball games. So it's just my job to make sure that he stays relevant and pitches consistently. So he'll keep pitching. And I think the last week we've done a better job of kind of giving him consistency. He'll be down today, down on the off day, and he'll be ready to go in Philly.
What do you make of Pepio's game yesterday?
I thought it was better than the first one. I thought there were better throws. Ryan is a great young man, a great competitor. He's going to pitch for a long time. I thought that it's just natural, it's emotions. I think that he's got a quick delivery naturally, but when you tie in adrenaline and emotion, I think it's a little bit quicker, and I just don't think he gave his hand a chance to get the changeup in the zone, which is his best secondary pitch, so that just comes with time. But I thought that Will did a nice job, introducing the slider to get him back into counts, and I thought the fastball played, so I don't know when we're going to see him again, but I'm certain it'll be soon.
Nobody asked you about being thrown out in the first game yesterday. Did you feel like you got worth out of that yesterday? Or?
No, I think Larry shortchanged me a little bit. I got a quick hook, but no, you know, it's, I just felt that it was just a call that I think was missed, and it was a big play, you know, it was a pitches, it was an out, and so it was a strikeout of that, could have been a strikeout, so I just reacted.
Are you a vulgar protester?
Am I what?
Are you a vulgar protester?
Am I what?
Vulgar.
Vulgar protester? I am, unfortunately. I'm not proud of it.
So you deserve that one.
You might have said the name.
I deserved it, I deserved it. I'm not proud of that.
That's double digits now.
What's that?
You got to 10.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go, it got to 10. Many people had the under.
Is Saturday going to be a full start or a bullpen game?
Saturday will be it'll be a combo. There'll be a handful of bullpen guys, but if you want to call it a bullpen game, sure, because we just don't have typical length anyway. Thanks, guys.
I'm okay, Dave, thanks.